Recently, Buhala, a prominent Nigerian journalist, made a statement on his Twitter handle that has generated a lot of buzz. A journalist or a prominent lawyer, he's a prominent lawyer, not journalist. Well, okay, on his Twitter handle has generated a lot of buzz in the political sphere. He stated that people are searching the constitution from section 1 to 32 to find a ground to disqualify Tinubu from political office, but that he has already been disqualified from the Electoral Act even before they reach the constitution. This statement has raised a lot of questions about the eligibility of a political candidate and the criteria that must be met before one can run for office. It has also highlighted the need for a better understanding of the Electoral Act and the Constitution. It is important to know that the Electoral Act is the primary law that governs elections in Nigeria. It specifies the requirements that candidates must meet before they can run for office. According to the act, a person must be a citizen of Nigeria at least 35 years old and a member of a political party to contest for the office of the president. Similarly, a person must be a citizen of Nigeria and at least 30 years old to contest for the office of a state governor. Based on Buhala's statement, it appears that Tinubu may have been disqualified from running the political office based on one of the grounds specified in the Electoral Act. However, the exact reason for his disqualification is not clear. It is also important to know that the Constitution of Nigeria provides a framework for the governance of the country. It specifies the powers of the different arms of government, outlines outlines the rights and freedoms of citizens, and sets out the procedures for amendments of the constitution. Buhala's statement suggests that if Tinubu has been disqualified from the Electoral Act, any further action would be taken based on the provisions of the constitution. This means that if he has been found to have committed a criminal offense, for example, he could be convicted based on the provisions of the constitution. Yeah, the person that made that statement saying that some people are looking from constitution from 1 to 320. So does it mean that okay, let me say we have a 320 constitutions or whatever? Well, the spokesman said people are searching. Okay, the spokesman, who happens to be Keyamo, that people are searching for constitution from section 1 to 320 to find a ground to disqualify Tinubu. No, 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 no. He has been disqualified from the Electoral Act before we even reach the constitution. By the time we reach the constitution, it will be to convict him. Ha! Hey, wait, this one a guy bill. No wonder. You say, did the constitution cited other citizens there? When he was a senator, did they not did they not see as governor they have discovered for years, but now to be president now, some useless people are without coming out with rubbish. God has made him the president. Okay, oh, go back to school. I guess you did not pass your political 101. Complete your statements every day for the thief, but one day is for the owner. If you are talking about it, oh, he has been a governor. After all, Hibori was discharged and acquitted of all the allegations levied against him. So what happened? The same offense that he was discharged of in the UK, he confessed to them that it is true that he committed those offenses. So no be this Nigeria, eh? No be Nigeria. Oh my goodness. If you hear most of the nonsense that AP supporters are saying, hey, that's to tell you that some of the things that they come out to say on this thing, relating them to obedience. Of course, obedience are giving them wutu wutu. But if you hear some of the statements they are making, you'll be surprised. Now they talk this kind of thing. Before you know it, they will turn back and begin to accuse other people. Many days are for the thief, but one day is for the owner of the house. That Tinubu had been making away with the illegalities does not make the illegalities right. Boala the controversial man. Anyways, if you don't back, Your paymaster will not feed you. Keep badging till May 29. This is not ordinary. In Niger, even the learned ones behave more unreasonable than the unlearned ones. It's so pathetic. Did you know that a particular offense that made Governor-elect Dave Lyon to lose his office in Bayelsa to Doye Diri was all because of his running mate having multiple names in different documents, which as he has been using to serve as senator? Heaven disqualified him. He wasn't disqualified. When he went back to serve as senator, Tinubu should not be allowed to triumph over the good citizens of Nigeria. That's a typical example. That name he's been using. Okay, oh. Okay, Buhala, keep dreaming. Tinubu is the next president. Okay, oh, tribal blindness to fiakwa. Twe. Pa. There are some Nigerians who are too foolish and intellectually deficient, which other reasonable Nigerians shouldn't take seriously. Boala is, of course, one of them. He always craves to be heard, even when he's not making sense. Really? You think it's not making sense? And the example that somebody cited about a Leon of Bayelsa State, it was really a ridiculous one. A day before his swearing in, they were parading, they were practicing how they're going to do it. The man not even commit any offense, so now in deputy. Can you imagine? Tinubu is a former senator, former governor, and now president-elect, and say he's not qualified. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. They tell you about a senator who has been using the same name in just the discrepancies here and there. But at the end of the day, he wanted to be deputy governor. Don't be the sack, Okay, oh. Funny, shameless people. Tinubu will not step Aso Villa. Politician nuisance, well done. Brethren, no need to exchange words or quarrel. The end will justify the means. APC brought garage for us as a presidential candidate. Court will return the garage back to them intact. Intact. Okay, Obambwala, I'm yet to hear you say a thing about the killing phase of Southern Kaduna, where you come from. Okay, don't understand you. Breeze don't blow. Foul yansh don't open o. Afẹ́fẹ́ ti fẹ́. A sì ti rí fùrọ̀ adìyẹ. The laws are only made for the poor people in this country, and not for the political class and elites. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Irregularity, nonsense, shenanigans, impunity is the order of the day. People will clap, yeah, this and that, and the same people will turn around. We want good governance. Somebody will they use kurukere to get away through. To say you can't reason you to do the right thing so that your life go better. Yeah, you lie.